Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing the gameplay and walkthrough for this season 124 of Tournament of Power, and of course we are going to follow the yellow line on the right hand side. This is my team. I already broke it down during the guide video which was on Wednesday. If you want some replacement or all, you can go to that. But quickly, you just use color for color replacement. There's the tier list on the right hand side, and I'm using a team without the new ultras because I want to just show you how to get the 1KCC without the new unit. And we will also use the free to play characters, which is the two purple boos in the top and the green Kid Buu. But if you have the new Ultra Buuhan, you can always use him instead of one of my reds. You just remove the one that is lower star for you and the one that is gonna struggle the most, and your Ultra Buuhan is gonna give you so much more points than any other characters because of the extra boost he's getting. He will get an extra 35% boost while all the other will get 15%, which means he will be much better than any other characters. And other than that, I would advise a color for color replacement. So if you remove a blue, you add another blue. If you remove a green, try to add a green. The Allergy Boo is much better than the Evil Boo, the Zenkai EX. But I'm not using the Allergy Boo because he's art boosted for me, and a lot of people cannot keep up. And also he's a Zenkai LL, which means he's rarer. While this guy is practically free to play, you can farm him from the original story when it's available. Other than that, if you can have at least one or two Zenkai, it will be preferable. If you have Evil Boo, he's gonna be much better than free to play. If you have the Ultra Buuhan, you will use him instead of one of the reds. And that's all about the team. Do not use any tier 4 characters because they will have only 10% boost, and that's the Majin Buu Saga characters. Try to use only Boos. Unless you have the new Buuhan, you can use some Majin Buu Saga characters. It will do the job, especially the Zenkais. If you are missing some Zenkais and you have the Ultra Buuhan, you can bring some Majin Buu Saga character to help you tank. Here is the tier list more zoomed in, and you can pause it if you want or go back to the guide video for more details. Equipment, that's what I'm using on everyone. Basically the gold clash and car equip the C1 on all 8 characters, and a third gold equip. Finally, make sure you have the correct art on every character. You must have the highest attacking stat as their main attacking art, of course. For example, we have the support type Buu. His strike attack is higher than his blast, but he's defaulting to blast. So we're gonna change it to strike. We're gonna check this Buu again. He has more strike than blast, but he's defaulting to blast, so we change it. Same here, he has more blast than strike, so we're gonna change that. Basically, check your support and defense type character because they usually default to the wrong art. That's all, and to finish up, let me show you my friendship. Everyone is friendship 10, but it doesn't matter much. And let me show you my art boost. Only my Super Bowl, the free to play, is art boosted defensively, but that's because I did it like 3 years ago to use him in PvP. But you don't need to art boost him at all, it doesn't matter. And I cannot remove the art boost for this video. Now let's get to fight number 1. We start with fight number 1, which is on the left hand side. And in this one, you just need to know that the Broly transforms turn 2 and he gets stronger. So we need to eliminate him before he does that. And what we're gonna do is put 2 blue characters in the middle. And the middle line will give you a 20% key recovery boost and 30% damage. So anyone in the middle will be the fastest in your team, and outside the middle area will be the slow characters. So we will have 2 fast blue and 1 fast green, and 2 slow red and 1 slow green as our attack order. Other than that, don't put anyone in the top row in this case. If you put characters in the top row, they will be heavy targeted by the enemy, so they will take all the hits. And it could be a good strategy to save or like protect other characters, but in this case we don't need it. Everyone is max HP and you're gonna spread the enemy damage a little bit. So for targeting, we're gonna take the red first, and then we're gonna have double red and 1 green attacking. So we're gonna take the yellow enemy. Then we're gonna have our double blue attacking again with 1 green. And that's why we're gonna take the blue enemy. And then after that, we're gonna take another red with our double red. And then purple. And we finish with 1 green. Let's see how this battle goes. Okay. Let's see how much damage to this guy. And we eliminate him in 3 hits, which is great. We move on to this yellow Goku. Is too tanky. Our 2 reds do not do enough damage to eliminate him, which is okay. We eliminate him now. Our green does some good damage to the EX. Oof. He survived with 1 HP. We took the full turn for that EX buuhan. Now, our character in the middle row are gonna take a lot of damage, which is okay. We still save them later on. But yeah, since we don't have anyone in the top row, the next row is gonna take the damage, which is the middle row, of course. Now we just need to eliminate this Goten before we Rising Rush and we should be good. Okay, that's fine. Our blues took some hit because they were in the middle row, but we will heal them more later. Pretty good, I would say. Just our blues took some damage, and we move on to fight number 2. In this one, we are going to put our double purple in the top row. They're going to be the character that will take all the damage from the enemy. And that way we're going to protect our blue here and he's going to heal a little bit from it. What I would advise you is to put your high star purple in the top. The 2 free to play will do the job. If you have only one of them high star and the other is a little bit lower star, what I would do is drop 1 and you should be fine. Or you can switch the Fat Buu if he is Zenkai. He can take the damage. There is only 1 purple enemy and hopefully we're gonna eliminate him early on and we're gonna leave the greens later on. But the most optimal is the 2 purple in the top. The 2 free to play 14 star will do the job. And the reds will go in the middle with the blue. They will be the fastest. So we can eliminate the Champa and he doesn't damage our purple in the top area. And then we're gonna go with the blue unit since we have one of our green that is slow. After that, we're gonna have our double red and blue attacking again, and we're gonna eliminate the purple, and then we're gonna move to another blue, and we finish with the 2 greens at the end. Let's see, Champa eliminating 3 attack, which is great. Now we move to this guy. We cannot eliminate him, but it's okay. Hopefully the Buu tanks does eliminate him. He does, which is good. Now this purple is gonna be annoying to kill. Especially we have our Fat Buu attacking late. That's fine, our 2 purple are getting targeted, which is what we wanted. Now hopefully before the turn 3 ends, we finish this guy, and we do. Perfect! And we just have 2 greens left, we don't need to worry about them since we have our purple in the top row. And they would soak the damage, no problem. Let's Rising Rush. Pretty good HP and just the purples took some damage, the blue healed a little bit. And we move on to fight number 3. We are going to do the same. We're gonna let our purple take all the damage, but only 1 this time. You can take Buu tanks or buuhan, the purple one, instead of the Super Buu if he's much higher HP. For me it's quite similar, this one is 89, the other is 92. Not much difference. And we're gonna leave the 2 greens at the end so they get targeted on the or they target only our purple, and all the others will heal, so our 2 blues should be back to max HP by the end of this fight. Now we have our double red attacking early, so we can take out this guy pretty easily. Then we're gonna have our double blue attacking late, so we're gonna take out one of the EXs. I'm gonna take Maju because we have a super and he's more tanky. Then we're gonna have our double red attacking with one of our green unit, so we can either take this guy, but we won't eliminate him. So what I'm gonna do is take another red unit, and then we're gonna move to a blue, and we finish with the two greens because we have the purple in the top row, and hopefully he will soak the damage, no problem from them. We should eliminate this guy quite quickly with 3 attacks. One of them is a super even, which is great. And we move to this guy. Let's see how much damage. Almost one shot, but not quite. Okay. Now our purple is gonna get targeted, which is okay. Hopefully we can eliminate one of them, which is blue of course. But if we could eliminate 2, it would have been great. But it's not possible at this rate. Ooh, he attacked one of my characters in the middle, the blue Goku. Which is not the worst, but it was an attack, advantage attack. So we don't like it. And now just the 2 greens left. Another character attacked in the middle, which is unfortunate. But let's eliminate this green. And just 1 left. This guy shouldn't be trouble. Next fight, or in the next few fights, we should not put our purple in the top and let him heal, like we did with our blues. And our blues should be back to high HP. Let's see the HP. Yeah, the blues are back to max. The purple is lower HP than the others, but he will heal no problem. And now let's move on to fight number 4. This one, there is 4 red unit, so you probably guessed who will be in the top row. And it's gonna be the double blues that will sink all the damage from the red units, no problem. We have 2 supers this fight. We have one from one of our blue and one from our green, which would be helpful. And we have our double purple in the middle with 1 red, and they will be the fastest in my team. And that's because we need to eliminate this Omega fast so he doesn't attack our blues. Then we're gonna move to the yellow because he is type neutral versus the blues that we have in the top row. And we're gonna eliminate him quickly so he doesn't do as much damage as the other red, because the red will do no damage to our blues. And we're gonna finish with the reds like that. I'm leaving Super 17 at the end because he's probably the tankiest, he's the newest, and he has the highest star. Let's see how this pans out. Hopefully we can eliminate the two that are type neutral and advantage versus our blues early on. Let's see if we can do it with 2 supers. Come on, Evil Boo. Yes, we can. Perfect. Now just the reds, and they will do 0 damage to our blues, and all the other characters in my team will be protected. Okay, let's get it. 13 is out. Just Kefla. We can eliminate her quickly. If you can eliminate Kefla and Zamasu this turn, it would be great. Looks like we can do it. Yes, we can. Okay, just Super 17 left, and he's gone. A little bit of a wasted super, and even more wasted from the Buu tanks. Pretty good. Our purple buuhan healed. Our blues didn't lose too much HP. Even the super Buu healed. And now let's move on to fight number 5. This one we will use it to heal our low HP purple, and that will be quite easy. You just put the purple that is lower HP for you in the team in the bottom row, and he will heal. And we're gonna put 2 greens in the middle. I want my greens to be the fastest, and we're also gonna put 2 reds in the top, and you want your reds to be in the top to soak all the damage because there is 4 yellow, and we will keep the yellows at the end. Now if you have only 1 red, you keep only 1 red in the top, and I would advise you to put a blue here. Do not put a second purple because he will handicap you. There is 4 yellow and you won't do enough damage. Or put anyone that isn't purple in your team and just keep 1 solo red in the top. But double red is optimal so they can share a little bit of enemy damage. Now let's go for the targeting. Since we have 2 fast greens and 1 fast blue, we're gonna eliminate this guy before he transforms turn 2. Then we're gonna move on to the hit, who is type neutral versus our red, and he will do more damage than the yellow, so he's going second. And after that, third, I'm going to go with Zangia and Bojack. I'm not taking this Kaioken until 5th because he will de-transform turn 3, and it will be easier to kill him later on. And we finish with the full power, I think he has more defensive stats, so we keep him at the end. Alrighty, so this time around, the reds will take all the damage because there is 4 yellow enemies, which is great. Let's eliminate this guy quick. And we move on to this hit. Now this hit is gonna take a little bit longer to eliminate, but that's okay. He will attack our reds only one turn, which is not the worst. Just one turn of type neutral damage. I could have put my Buu tanks in the bottom row and tried to attack him, but I don't think we would have eliminated him anyway. And I prefer putting my low HP purple in the bottom row, so he can heal for sure. If you put him in the middle row, he might heal, but he also might get unlucky and get attacked. And bottom row is safe for sure, 100%. Now we just have 2 reds left, should be easily done with our reds, and the rest. We should eliminate them before they attack both, to be honest. Let's see. Come on, double red. No, we do not, but that's fine. We rush. HP wise, our purple healed, our blue healed, just the reds took some damage, but that's not a problem. Now let's move on to fight number 6, which is the same as fight number 1. Our reds are quite healthy and there is double yellow in the enemy team, so I'm gonna put them in the top line and leave the yellows at the end. We're gonna obviously take double blue in the middle, so they're the fastest and we can eliminate Broly before he transforms. And I'm gonna put one green, it doesn't matter, you can put one purple if you want, or the other greens, anyone sorry that is not yellow is gonna do the job because type disadvantage versus the red. Now let's go for the targeting. We're gonna eliminate this guy quickly, and then I'm gonna go with the Vidal because she's type neutral versus our characters. Then we're gonna go with the Gohan because we have our green in the middle plus the 2 blue. Then we're gonna move to Goten and the 2 yellows at the end because we have our reds in the top row, and we're gonna leave as many type disadvantage attack versus them, of course. The only problem in this fight is the EX Blue Gohan. He will have at least 1 attack versus our reds, which is not ideal, but I took the risk because they are pretty high HP, and I prefer to eliminate this Vidal quickly. Yeah, I mean, didn't do much damage to be honest. Now we're gonna eliminate this Gohan. Should be pretty easy. Ah, 1 more attack to eliminate him. Just the purple Goten left that could do some damage versus us. But it's not too much trouble, I think. Okay, wasted super. He's gone though. We just have the double yellow left, and that won't do enemy damage to my reds. In the next few fights, we should heal our reds, of course, because they're dropping in HP. And this was quite easy. Let's see the result. Pretty good. Now let's move on to fight number 7. Same fight. You can use the same strategy as last time. You can rewind and use it if your reds are healthy. But I'm gonna use a different one because I think some people are losing HP on their red, and I don't want to push it too much. So I'm gonna put my green in the top row, and he's gonna be the one that will sponge all the damage this time. And if he's the one that sponges all the damage, it means that we need to eliminate the purple enemy quite quickly. So we're gonna put our red here. He will do extra damage with the extra damage tile. We're gonna have our purple who's super, and the other purple who will help with damage. What I would say is you can put, for example, a yellow if you have it in your middle area. So if you have a yellow, it will be helpful. Remove one of the purples and it will do the job, but I do not have any yellows. I think I'm gonna put my Buuhan on the extra damage because he's gonna super the purple Buuhan. But if you do not have a super, you can put your red Buuhan and he will do extra damage. Or anyone that is supering in the middle row, do not put one of the bottom row in the middle. Other than that, what we're gonna do is have our 2 blues in the bottom, and then we're gonna attack later in the turn, with the middle area being early in the turn. So the purple enemy need to go first. We don't have any attack type advantage versus them, but hopefully we can eliminate him within 4 attack. And then after that, I'm gonna take the red Broly. I don't know if I can eliminate him before turn 2, but we will try. And then what we're gonna do is take the green Vidal with our double green attacking early turn 2. And then we're gonna attack the 2 yellows and finish with the blue Gohan. We leave the blue Gohan at the end because we have our green in the top and he will be type disadvantage attack versus him. Now let's see the result. Okay, so the green will have couple of attack type neutral versus him, which is unfortunate, but hopefully he can tank. Purple took the entire turn to eliminate, which is annoying, but it is what it is. We had to do it because of the type advantage attack. Now Broly is transformed, unfortunately. Hopefully we can eliminate him, and we do. Now we move to the Vidal. Vidal will take some damage to die. Now we have a fast purple in the middle, so he eliminate Vidal before the others attack. And he does, which is perfect. Now just 2 left, which is okay. Alrighty, Fat Buu took some damage. Okay, just the Gohan left. And you should be able to eliminate, no problem. Oh, our red got attacked. Which is unfortunate, I guess. Perfect. HP is decent. Our green took the damage, which is okay. Now let's move on to fight number 8. This fight really needs a yellow to take all the damage, but we don't have this luxury, so you're gonna have to use our 2 reds again in the top row. Hopefully you don't lose, or you didn't lose too much HP on them, and we're gonna leave the 2 yellow enemies at the end. But if you have a yellow in your team, what I would advise you to do is simple. Remove the purple, put yellow in the top row, and remove one of the red actually, and put yellow in the top row, and he will be the one that will take all the damage. But in my case, since I don't have any yellow, I'm gonna do that. I will show you what is the targeting for the yellow setup. All this other will be the same. So if you have a yellow, remove one of the reds, put it in the top. If you do not, do like me like this, and double red will sink the damage, or will sponsor the damage, sorry. So for the targeting, very easy. We're gonna take a blue with our double greens in the middle. Then after that, we're gonna take the green enemy, since we have our purple attacking late in the turn. Now, since we have the 2 reds in the top that will take the damage, we're gonna leave the 2 yellows at the end, take the 2 purples like that. But if you had a yellow at the top, what you're gonna do is switch it out and do it like this, and it should be alright. Now let's see how it goes. Alright, I think I didn't explain it well, but if you have yellow in the top, you leave the 2 purple at the end, and if you have a red in the top like me, you leave the 2 yellows at the end. Anyway, let's see how much damage we do. I'm gonna go to this guy. Pretty tanky. Now, the 2 purples are gonna be so much pain for me. But we have some supers ready up. The 2 greens do not do too much damage. Okay, we need to eliminate this guy quickly. I don't know if we can do it. A super from Buu tanks? No. Okay, now double red won't do enough damage, sadly. Yeah, we cannot full KO, sadly. We really needed a yellow for this fight, which is unfortunate. These sparkings are too recent for me. We missed the full KO, but we take the win, I guess. Let's see the HP. Just the reds took some damage, and we move on to fight number 9. This one, we're gonna put our 2 purple in the top. They will sink the damage, and hopefully we can heal our reds this time. And other than that, what we're gonna do is put our reds in the middle, so they're the fastest, and we're gonna eliminate the yellow enemy first. This is important, so he doesn't attack our purples in the top, of course. Then second, I'm gonna take a green since we have a blue, sorry, since we have a green attacking late. Then we're gonna take the purple, then another blue, and we leave the two greens at the end because of our purple in the top. Alrighty. Now we eliminated one. This guy is gonna take too long to eliminate anyway, so we're gonna take one hit from him. Alright. He's gone. Let's see the purple, how long it takes. Ah, it's fine. Okay, just the blue that will be annoying, and the two greens will do nothing to us. Eliminate him. Perfect. Nice damage. Alright, let's finish Vados. We take it. Good overall. Let's move on to fight number 10. I had the wrong overlay, I've put the correct one. And for this one, what we're gonna do is put no one in the top, put our reds in the middle. They will be still the character that will get attacked. And we're gonna target a yellow first, which is Piccolo, and don't let him transform. We're gonna have double purple in the bottom and one green. If you have one green to heal or a purple, put him in the bottom. We won't need the second green and the second blue in this fight. For targeting, very easy. This guy needs to go first because he transformed turn 2. Then we're gonna have double purple attacking rate, so we're gonna take the Beerus. After that, we're gonna do the red Gohan with our blue attacking early turn 2. And then we move on to I believe we're gonna go with Charlotte, then Whis, and we finish with the Bulma because she's yellow. She will attack our red the most, and she's type disadvantage. Now let's see the result. Oh, I forgot to record, but the red attacked first and the blue supered. Beerus is gone. It's not too bad. Eliminate this Gohan. Then we move on to Charlotte. I took Charlotte before Whis because we have one green attacking, which is type disadvantage. Now we need to eliminate the Whis. Can we finish him before the green attack? No. We had the full turn to eliminate him. Okay, that's the Bulma left, and we win. See the HP, really good. And we move on to fight number 11. There is no yellow enemy, so it's perfect to put our purples in the top. And also there is two green enemies, so they won't do damage to them. For the team, I'm gonna put a double green in the middle, but you also can put double blue if you wish to. For example, if your blue is low HP and you want to heal him, this is the fight for it. Or if your green is low HP, you can heal him, but I think double green is a little bit more optimal. Other than that, I took my red here. If you have Ultra Buuhan, you take Ultra Buuhan. If you have a lower HP red, you can take him. Now, I have this guy who is lower HP. I could heal him, but he has a super too. So I want to save the super for the final fight. And that's why I put my red Wuhan. Other than that, for the targeting, it's pretty simple. What we're gonna do is take the blue unit first. We have double green attacking early and one blue. If you have a double blue, you can take the red unit, but I'm gonna take the blue, and the red will go third. You can switch them out if you have double blue instead of double green. Now, second is gonna be the purple. Of course, we need to leave the two greens at the end, and then we're gonna go with the red. If you took the red first, you take the blue third this time, and then after that, you're gonna go with the other purple and leave the two green at the end because of our double purple that will take the damage. Alright, let's see how it goes. With our double greens in the middle, we should eliminate the blue quite quickly. With you. Now we attack this guy. It's gonna take longer, sadly. Okay, our purple taking 0 damage from the green enemies. We finish this guy. Move to Frieza. Frieza is taking longer. He's transformed too. Okay. Now Frieza should be gone, and we should eliminate Whis too. Hopefully we eliminate Whis. Oh yeah, we have one of the supers that procced. Perfect. Just the 2 greens left, and they won't do any damage to us. We should eliminate them both before the attack because we have super from Purple's buuhan. Yeah. HP is great. Now let's move on to the last fight. So let me take a minute for this one because there is so many abilities. You're gonna have Kaba, Goku, and Vegeta transforming turn 2. You're gonna have Kero Caulifla, yellow turn 1 and 3, and they're gonna be green turn 2 and 4. I didn't put yellow in here because I've put green, but yeah, there will be yellow turn 1 and 2, which is not too bad because if they were green, it would be a little bit more difficult. But for the targeting, what we're gonna do is put our 2 blues in the top. They will tank the damage. There is 2 greens of course, but Kale and Caulifla are not green turn 1, so we don't need to worry about them. And the other green, we're gonna eliminate him before he attacks, of course. I'm gonna put a double red, double purple, sorry, in the middle. That will be the fastest. With one of my greens is gonna super, so it's gonna be pretty helpful. And we're gonna put him here for that. And hopefully he can eliminate the green enemy, of course. Then we're gonna have one of our reds here. This guy is also gonna super. If you have Ultra Buuhan, you put Ultra Buuhan, and the double blue will go to the top. For the targeting, it's gonna be the green first, since we have double purple and one super from a green, which is type neutral, and hopefully we eliminate. Then we're gonna go with the Kale and Caulifla. They will be yellow, so our blues will be type neutral, and our red Kid Buu will super them, so hopefully we can eliminate them too. After that, what we're gonna do with our double purple and one green, we're gonna attack the UI Goku, and then we're gonna move on to the Evo Vegeta, and we leave the 2 red at the end, and let's see how it goes. Hopefully we do enough damage to eliminate this Kefla. Did I say Caulifla? Yeah, it's Kefla, not Caulifla. Okay, now Caulifla. She's not gone, but she's 1 HP and we eliminate her next turn. And she won't damage our blues type advantage, which is great. Now all the guys are gonna transform, which is unfortunate. We couldn't eliminate any of them. But we don't have the choice, sadly. So we let them transform. So Leaf and Kale are gone. We move on to UI Goku. Oh, we couldn't eliminate him either. Pretty tanky fight. But he's gone now. And we move on to Evo Vegeta. Evo. Nice super. I think we should full KO, no problem, because the 2 reds or 2 blues will eliminate one of them for sure. And the other will be no problem for us. I left Kaba at the end because he will have more steps. Yeah, pretty good. Rising Rush Kaba. Easy fight. 12.9 million. Everyone is healthy. The blues did well. And let's see the final score. Unfortunately, we didn't full KO in one fight, so that was my bad. But we got 52.1 million with our team, which is great in terms of points. It should be enough for the 1KCC. Usually it's around 51.5 million. I don't see it going above 52 million, to be honest. Now I played pretty early, just reset, so do not look at the score too much. And as of now, it's just 21 million for the 1KCC. It's gonna increase. I predict around 51 million for the 1K. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any question, let me know in the comment. I think you can improve in the score if you can full KO in fight 8. Have a good one and goodbye.